Hey guys, hello. How's everybody going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, well, let me see where we're at. Ooh, hey. Hey guys, we just came back from the mall and I don't know, I wasn't really feeling like freshening my makeup and stuff. So you guys will see me in the vlog later. Or if I go live outside later. I don't know. I was thinking about asking my husband to do a fire outside in the pit. So I don't know. Oh, I hate when that thing goes off when I'm having my earphones in. But yeah, y'all, how's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a nice Saturday. My hope for all of you is that you guys got outside. I hope that the weather is good wherever you are and that you guys got outside. Even if you're still attached to the hip at YouTube, guys, I'm telling you, I work here and I have to separate myself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's a lot to watch, but guys, take a break sometimes, okay? And then come back and watch another one of my videos. I'm just saying. Hi, DJ. DJ is saying salute to the whole chat. DJ Badlands, I'm not sure. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Guys, see, you know, when someone comes into your home that you don't know and you've never seen them before and you're like, hey, oh, okay. So, welcome, 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 welcome. Absolutely. Guys, lots of questions. I think there were just a lot of questions, lots of comments, and we're going to talk about some of them today. We can't cover everything because there were a lot. Keisha went live last night for almost 4 hours, guys. This is someone, oops. No sound? Are you serious? Hold on. Victoria, you got to check your sound, babe, because I just did a sound check and it's fine on this end. Oh, are you no sound? I don't know. Victoria, close out your browser, reset it, honey. Okay. Guys, if you have not voted, please vote. There's 99 of you. There's 26 likes. So we got some business to take care of. Hit the like button for me if you don't mind. And then also I would love for you to vote. The reason why I would love for you to vote, because I mean, I feel like I know where BougieGang is going with this, but because we're all reasonable, we are all grown ups, we are all baddies, and we all have emotional intelligence. But there could be a couple of answers. So there's no right or wrong answer with this. And feelings are just that, feelings. Feelings are not facts. Feelings are how you feel. I had someone who came to the comments and basically was like, I know you want to, I'm paraphrasing. I know you want to like big up Ashley and this, that, and the other thing. No, no, you don't. Because no, I don't. At the end of the day, can I feel how I feel? Like, is it all just the fact that someone is supposed to be like a fan because they feel a certain way? Like, I'm going to need some people out here to grow up. And if you're not embracing you're grown up, forget about your inner baddie, because some people will never find that and some people just don't have it anyway. But can we embrace the inner adult in everyone doesn't think the same? This is not a cult of personality. This is not the church of love, lies, and lace fronts. This is not a cult. Okay. This is me giving you my commentary. I beg to differ. I guess I'm jumping right in. Hello to everyone. Give yourself a big hug, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Have a seat, get a snack, get a drink. Let's talk. Um, what Martin did yesterday, honestly, I do not think was commentary. If you guys watched Martin's video yesterday, that was not commentary. He was telling the story. That's not commentary. Commentary is what I'm doing right now, giving my opinion. He spent the first hour and a half, which it was an hour and a half, telling Keisha's story. That was not commentary. There were some things that were commentary when he kind of went off script and was like, well, I wonder what was this? And I didn't get a chance to speak to Ashley, but this is the video. Da, 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 da. I really didn't hear a lot of his opinion. He was telling a fucking story. All of the people, like Keisha saying, oh, you know, he's so unbiased. Why was he unbiased? Because he was telling your story? I mean, there should only be, I mean, I guess there's his, hers, and the truth, right? Or your story, her story, his story, and God's story, right? But at the end of the day, the bottom line is this: that is not commentary. There's a bunch of people out here that don't even know what commentary is. Commentary is thoughts and opinions revolving around something, okay? It's a document. Well, even with a documentary, I don't think we got to the point yet where he's really telling us about his thoughts on what happened. He's telling us what happened. So I'm waiting for the commentary. The commentary hadn't came yet. I mean, he said things like, well, I'm not really sure what happened, or this, that, and the other thing, but he's not giving us his opinion. I think Keisha thinks that anyone with a ounce of brain, if they hear the story, like if they hear her story and hear the whole entire thing, that they can't help but be a key. And that's not true. Some people just don't care. And some people are never going to find any amount of understanding in someone that would deal with so much crap, who has been in a relationship, they say 5 years, math says 4 years, and you're not even married to this guy, and he doesn't seem to be trying very hard to please you, but whatever. He told the story, Deborah, exactly, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's got, she said 11 hours of footage. He's not done yet. Like, duh. But she seems to think, Shay, what's good, honey? What's good to everybody? Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I didn't even do individual hellos because we got a lot to cover. The crazy thing is, when I watched the video, there was a lot of people who didn't know who she was. So he had to tell the story for it to make sense. Why in the world are you talking about this woman? So, and I guess based on the comments, people were not impressed. Okay. So people who didn't even know who she was, but they are still low-key clowning because she decided to go through all this bullshit. Okay. Like, seriously, guys, like, getting a prize for track star of the year. I mean, if this is the track star of the year nominations, I mean, look, we see it up and down the YouTube streets all the time, right? I mean, it's kind of like, what in the whole fuck is going on? Track star. Track star. Girl, hold on. Let me get some more. Track star. Track star. Former track star. Okay. Girl. Okay. You know, I think Ashley at a certain point said, when she was texting back and forth with what's his name, Jeremy, and she said she was willing to take what she can get. I mean, there's a lot of women that don't mind sharing a guy. Like Keisha, just because he's your boyfriend doesn't make you sharing him any less. You're sharing him too. Okay? 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 Like you're sharing him. You are sharing him, period. I don't know. I just feel like you guys look at the poll. I just feel like Keisha is of the mindset that if you are not with the consensus, you are ops. Okay? Guys, the poll. If I don't agree with you, do you agree to disagree and move on? Do you try to change my mind? Do you think I'm hating or a hater? Or bitch, you must be the ops. Okay, that's a YouTube Streets answer. Bitch, you must be the ops. You're ops. Okay, 144 of you voted so far. 95%. It's like, girl, like have some respect for other people. Everyone is not going to agree with you. And if I don't agree with you, you agree to disagree and you move on. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like everybody doesn't have to be on the same page. The same page could be we just don't agree about it. Keisha wants to be different and above Ashley so bad it doesn't make her any better. Yeah, it's like, girl, okay, girl. Call and look, guys. Like I literally had to say to someone in the comments, I don't know if you saw it or not, like, is it okay I feel how I feel? Like it's okay for you to feel how you feel. I'm not downing you, but I'm going to feel how I feel, okay? I was like, okay, good. Now, these are, and this is my honest opinion, guys. I think that there's 3 people who were just out for themselves. I'm not going to say selfish. I'm just going to say self-focused. Jeremy needed sex. Keisha wasn't trying to give it. So she was not thinking as a wife or someone who wants to satisfy the needs of her mate, even though physically she was not able or physically did not want to because of her situation. And that's okay. He still needed to get his dick needs met and he wanted to do that and she agreed to it and he was like, cool, okay, good. Ashley said she didn't care at a certain point when she knew what was up and they were broken up with rules or whatever the case might be, and he said, you know, I'm with this girl, or however he said it. You guys know all the words, you guys know the exact, but whatever it was, and she decided, I'll take what I can get. Like, I like you, I like hanging out with you, I want to be with you, or whatever the case was. However she came to that conclusion, she really didn't, you know, she wanted to satisfy her needs. He told her, he was being straight up and honest. She told him she didn't care. She was cool with whatever the situation was, friends with benefits, whatever the case might be. And that was it. And that's all. Keisha seems to think that Ashley owed her something because they met up one day or she sent her a fucking gift basket. Can we talk about the goddamn gift basket? I am so sick of hearing about this stupid ass gift basket. I don't care if the gift basket had some Bottegas and a pair of Gucci sunglasses. And you guys know I love a good pair of sunglasses and a damn good ass bottle of that damn sweet red Merlot that I love, the good cheap wine from the grocery store. I would not have cared. Okay? If that's what I wanted, and that's what I wanted, and bitch, I don't know you, and I just came to see, like, maybe be ops and check out my competition, then so be it. Like, okay, Ashley didn't keep her word to you. Like, you two thought you had a girl code agreement going on, or Keisha thought she had a girl code agreement going on, and Keisha and Ashley didn't keep the girl code. Get over it. Like, get over it. Like, big deal. At the end of the day, this is what you can't get over. Jeremy has a kid. This is what we can't get over. Jeremy has a kid. Check. Your daughters have a brother. Check. Okay? Ashley is the mother of the brother and not you. Okay? So is that 4 things? Jeremy has a son. Check. Your daughters have a brother. Check. Their mother, the mother of the son, is not you. Check. Ashley is not going anywhere. Check. Those are irrefutable facts. Let it, like, at this point, it's like, lady, we can't help you anymore with this. We can't help you. And girl, girl, we can't help you anymore with this. Like, we're going to have to, like, I don't know, remedial class is not being taught by me. Okay. I cannot continue to teach this class. I've been, girl, did I just see someone's picture? Does someone have Keisha's picture as their avatar? Girl, bye. Care package acting like she spent $5,000. Bitch, boo, bye. Like, seriously? Like, why do you think all of a sudden she's Miss Manners, but when Ashley came to the house, she did not enter? Guys, there is so much controversy over the visit, the swim date visit, okay? And did Ashley speak? Did Ashley not speak? Miss Sandra said she did not speak. Yes, guys, there are going to be times that I don't mention every single fact, but trust me, I have been well versed on this topic for over a year. I've been watching with you guys. Now, I don't go back to Spellman, but as far as listening to Miss Sandra when she was live that day, I sure did. I sure did. Hi, Kitten Zombie. Hi, Boo Boo. So, yes, Miss Sandra said she did not speak, right? And even in the video with Martin yesterday, he included a part where she said, well, my family didn't know, and you know how my mom is, so we just said we just going to hope for the best. Your mom is not, I don't want to say she's not with the bullshit because I think she is, but I guess as a mother, she doesn't want to be with the bullshit with her daughter. But at the end of the day, yeah, your mom enjoys a little bit of the shits. Let's be for real on that. I don't think that there's anyone in this whole company of cast of characters that's not with the shits. Okay. Who said she's I don't know who's pregnant. Is Keisha pregnant? Let's see. Where'd that start? I don't know. I didn't say anyone was pregnant. If anyone's pregnant, good. Ashley owes no loyalty. Ashley did not owe anything. Ashley came through like any other girl who's dating a guy in a peculiar situation. He invited her over. She was like, okay, what's the business? She came over to see what was doing over there, see what the competition looked like. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Like, period. But guys, back to my point. You see how when I came in, we saw there's a new person in the chat, and I saw that name and I said, hey, how you doing? Save Keisha's kids. Taylor XO, how are you, boo-boo? How are you? How are you? How's it going, guys? How's it going to everyone? Everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm seeing lots of different faces, and welcome to the chat, guys. I don't know. Is it Nishakla? I hope I got that right. OG. If I didn't get that right, I apologize. January, how is it going, baby? How is it going? Is it Ronnie? India? Yeah. Let's see. Hello to everyone. Cece, let's see what you're saying. Keisha just doesn't understand why she can't convince the internet to drag Ashley. People have drug Ashley. Haven't they drug Ashley already? I thought they did that. Wasn't that so last year? They've done that. People are dragging Keisha because they're tired of this Fugazi storyline, which is not a storyline, it's her life. But people are tired of talking about this same topic. Like, why do we need to, like, it would be like if I got a new car last week, guys, which I didn't. It would be like if I got a car 2 weeks ago and I went live 4 times every day in the last 2 weeks to tell you about the features, to tell you once again, guys, I didn't know if you know this, but I got a new car. Guys, it drives. Guys, I'm live in my new car. Guys, the salesman told me one thing, but he did something else. Did you know this? Okay, they quoted me what my payment would be, and it was actually $5 more than that. Guys, okay, hey guys, I'm here to talk about my new favorite car. Like, she's taken so many different spins on this one topic. Everybody's tired of it. Even her supporters. Now, so the news word on the street, it's not even word on the street. The new news is this. Keisha's got memberships, guys. Okay? She's got memberships. So guess what? You get to pay. You get to pay now. You get to pay for all of the awesome content. And guess what? Her contractors said that the bedroom is done. So she's going over there and she's going to show it to members first. Okay? And then we get to see it next week. I was like, okay, girl. That sounds exciting. I cannot wait to see. Okay. Who's excited for the bedroom reveal? Okay. No one cares. Girl, if you've seen one bedroom, you've seen them all. Okay. Um, Just have those checks ready, boo boo. When the contractor's there, just make sure you've got the checks ready because that's all they care about. If they are making delivery on a room and you owe whatever you owed for the bedroom to be done, I'm assuming the bathroom's not done. I don't know. I'm assuming because I don't want to be accused of making up stories. Okay. But guys, it's Women's History Month. Keisha thought it was a great idea for a man to tell her story over a woman. That's number one. Number two, if you say something that is contrary to Keisha's talking points, you might be a hater. You might be ops. What else might you be? She's just going to try to convince you to change her mind. I just don't understand the multitudes of people that come to the comment section that want to tell me why I feel the way I do. Chanel, what's good, honey? How are you, boo boo? Mrs. T, what's going on? Tony, the love child, is it Toy? Toy, the love child, and Tara Sherry tells. Okay, hello. Tea Talk, what's good? Hello to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in and hit the like button. Okay. So basically, guys, if you didn't know, you got to know. Martin Lewis, who does, I don't know, reaction videos, whatever he does. Mrs. T, I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. Martin Lewis does videos on YouTube. Okay. And he basically started his first installment of a series of videos that I guess are not going to be struck because he is a reactor extraordinaire. He is better than all of us. He is more equipped as a man to tell a woman's story. So okay, girl. Okay, okay. So he won't get struck though. He can use all of Keisha's footage and everything, and I bet you she's not going to strike him because I wonder why. But if I did that, if I made a video that was an hour and a half, girl, they would be over here with the sheriff's department, the FBI, the CIA, and they'd probably be trying to call the Secret Service. Okay. They would be calling everybody. All right. Okay, and be trying to fingerprint my fingers, my toes, my knuckles, and try and take over my bank account like they did for Wendy Williams. Okay. But yeah, he did a video, I don't know what you call it, a docudrama. And this docudrama is telling the story that we've heard 5 million times, but now it's 5,000,001. Like I said yesterday, I'm not giving it a thumbs down. I'm giving it, so on the BougieGang baddie scale, it's a 5 diamond range. I'm probably giving it like 2.5 diamonds. And the only reason why I'm not giving, I liked the editing, I'm not gonna lie. The editing was decent. I would say I'd probably give it a 4 diamonds. But the reason why overall right now it's got a 2.5 diamonds is because I've heard this fucking story 5 million times. And I really would give it a 2, but I'm giving professional courtesy, so I'm going to bump it to 2.5. But it lost 2 points because this story is dead as fuck. Okay, period. So all in all, maybe a regular Martin video would have gotten 5 stars, but it doesn't get 5 stars because this story is old and it's boring and it's corny and we've heard it and it's not going anywhere. Keisha is trying to change people's minds and nobody's really here for it. She went live last night in a 3.5-hour live. Guys, we went out to dinner. I fell asleep, woke up, still live. And then when I tried to catch the very end to add insult to injury, the shit was taken down. So I was like, lost interest, and then I see it's back up today. So maybe she wanted it to upload so she could monetize the video. I've got premium. I don't watch the commercials anyway. But whatever. So now I'm gonna have to try to watch the end. But I kind of fell asleep during the love fest of how the mink mob came to be, and how I feel like I've heard a different story of this. So this is what I'm gonna say. So Mink was live on Keisha's channel and was telling the story about how she wanted to get the word out on Keisha. I'm sure all of you saw this yesterday. And it was kind of one of those like mission accomplished high five sessions. And she was talking about, I guess she needed to get to someone to help her get her message out. And Keisha alluded to someone who was like, I don't know why you went to that person, because that person wasn't trustworthy. I don't know why Dee went to that person either, because how would she have known about that person? Like, she wasn't, maybe she was watching you. I don't know if she was watching other reactors. I'm not sure. She said she knew that there wasn't a fair spin going on, so she wanted to add her special sauce to the spin, and ended up on Toya's channel. And Toya well documented that. Toya did her end of year wrap up where she went through all of that and what happened and the whole debacle that ended up being. But and now, of course, fast forward a year later, Keisha is actually trying to take, or is taking, Toya to small claims court on a Fugazi agreement, which Toya Talk has well talked about. So if you are familiar with Toya's channel, all you have to do is go over there, and she has discussed it in detail. So I don't even want to try to come up with the details, because Toya has talked about it. And obviously is the expert on that, but that part. And then, but yeah, I don't think that Martin is done, obviously. And like I said, Keisha said that she thought he gave such unbiased commentary, and he had not even got to the commentary part. He is telling the story. It is a whole entire documentary. Period. Okay, done. Guys, I do have a recommendation for you. Someone mentioned it to me, so I'm mentioning it to you guys because I really did enjoy it. Let me see if I can flip over to this. Okay. If you guys have Netflix, which I'm sure all of you do, who doesn't? Check out Genius, okay? Which is the documentary. If you're from Chicago, probably you really enjoy it. It's a guy who was the host of a show called Channel Zero back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And it's a whole entire documentary of Kanye, but there's so much of hip hop history. It's so good. Chanel, what'd you say, honey? I will be on the replay. My signal is cutting out. Love you, babe, and take care, okay, hun? And I will chat with you later. Have a good evening, baby. And yes, come back for the replay. Yo, cool. Welcome, Miss SWV. What's going on, hun? Darlene, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So that is a recommendation. If you have not seen it, it's on the top 10 list on Netflix because everybody's watching it, and it's good. If you're a younger doll and the 2000s is a blur for you because you were like just a baby doll getting ready to become a baddie, this might be good for you to be able to see a lot of the growings up of some of the OGs, some of the new OGs on the streets, and Kanye's journey. I love Kanye. I love his music. I think he's a certified weirdo, but I enjoy him. So definitely I recommend it. I started watching it last night and I was so tired. I couldn't finish it. So I am going to watch the rest. I'm going to warm up the rest of my seafood boil, and I am going to dive in and watch the rest of it and enjoy it. So if you want to take a break from the YouTube streets, watch it, and then maybe we can talk about it one day next week. But it's good. It's like the early days. He hasn't even gotten a deal yet. He's making beats for people all over Chicago. He just moved to New York. He was making beats. He just produced half of the blueprint. The guy, Consequence, who was on Love and Hip Hop New York, the one you see the relationship with those two, they're working together, not a lot, but you see some of it. He shows up. You see Most Def, super young. You see DJ Clue, young. You see everybody is young, guys. This was 25 years ago. Your girl was young. I was 25 then. Okay. So this is a lot of like seeing a lot of this is like, oh my goodness. Okay. But for some of you younger dolls, I definitely recommend it because it's something interesting to watch. And it's not just this bullshit on the YouTube streets of people who enjoy making their own lives miserable. Because yeah, girl, a bitch ain't really for that. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the wackest things that you can do if you are a baddie out here, and most baddies would never do such a dumb thing. Marissa Starr, what's good, babe? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gardening gal. I'm getting ready to get into it. Yes, it really is good. And it's great from just a historical standpoint, and it's great from a standpoint of someone who knows that they are special. Like all of you out there right now, 246 of you, someone out there may have something super special about them, right? I think all of us have something super special about all of us, right? But some of you know you just have that something, right? And you have to believe it even when other people don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe it. If you don't believe it, no one else will. And there is a time when Kanye goes up to Rockefeller, and he is like the producer of choice at the moment, and he can't even get signed. He's doing the shaking hands, kissing babies, going from office to office, playing his music, and nobody really wanted him as a rapper. They wanted him on the payroll. They wanted him to be a worker. They wanted him to make beats. And you see Dame Dash in his heyday, um like, yeah, you're special, we're gonna sign you one day, da 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 da. And but nobody was really giving him what he wants. And his assistant comes out to the car, and so Kanye's in a car, he's waiting to go somewhere. And this is not Kanye, rich Kanye, this is Kanye like in a cab, okay? And his assistant comes downstairs to tell him something, and tells him somebody wanted to rap for him because they wanted some free beats. And he now is at the point where he said, is that possible? And he said, tell the guy it's impossible. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not giving my shit away for free. And I'm going to get signed. Like he really believed in himself. So what my takeaway from that was, number one, stop giving your shit away for free. Okay. And if there's something that you know, whether it's at work, whether you're an artist, whether whatever you do, don't allow people to diminish your value. And that goes for some of these mommies. Like at the end of the day, that putty cat is valuable. People pay for that shit. Period. There's millions and millions and millions of dollars being exchanged every day all over the world for some putty cat. And you got some numbskulls out here on the YouTube streets that are all too happy to give that shit away for free. And I don't mean free as in like cash exchange, but it is there. I mean, look, let's be for real. There is cash being exchanged, but there are people out here who have no idea of the value of their femininity and their themselves as a woman, dealing with these dusty ass men who do not appreciate you. These dusty ass men that treat you like worse than their Jordans. They will take their Jordans to the bathroom after they wear them, clean them up, and put them on a shelf. And maybe even put them in the box with the salt. But they treat you like a piece of shit, and you're sitting there with a baby on your hip that looks just like him. Think about that, okay? Think about that. If you're not getting treated as good as your boo-boo's Jordans, And I mean, boo boo isn't the man that's in your bed. Think about that. Okay. Kanye, in the documentary, got to a point where he was like, he was tired. He was tired of feeling like he was being used. He was being paid, but he felt like you guys aren't seeing me. And he had people who wanted to sign him, but he knew that he wanted to be with the best. He knew Jay-Z was the best. He knew Rockefeller was going to be where he wanted to be, and Rockefeller would take him where he wanted to go. And let's be real, Rockefeller had the money. Rockefeller was doing what others weren't doing. They were kind of like the black girl luxury movement. They were glorifying money. Well, Diddy was too, but Diddy, there were people who looked rich, but maybe they weren't rich. Jay-Z was legit rich. And Kanye wanted to start to be paid for what he was doing. And I so respect that. I respect that absolutely. Watch that and watch it for the entertainment, but watch it for the lessons. Get the lessons out of it. If you are being shortchanged and you're not, you know what I mean? Like you're not getting your worth, don't expect people to see your worth if you allow yourself to be stepped on. You got to stand up and you got to just finally start to take control of the situation. And that means controlling you, acting like a lady, being a woman, and taking responsibility for your actions. So that's a recommendation for the weekend. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's good. But yeah, Keisha, the Martin Lewis, it was interesting enough because I follow the story. Keisha's story is still boring, guys. It's very boring. And but we're watching it because it's tea and it's something interesting, something a little bit different, to kind of make the time go by. Guys, this was another funny thing of the whatever docudrama. This was a screenshot from the that I thought was funny. Didn't I tell you what I got going on? Like, this shit deeper than a lot of the shit, like I told you. So it's certain shit me and her gotta do. And we both understand that. Yeah. And I'm handling my business and coming straight to you when I'm done. So that's why you always seeing me in the same clothes. Now my feelings involved when I'm really the one who shouldn't, because of what I got going on. But now I do, and you hit me with this wig shit. When the wig shit, Martin was like, what did the wig shit mean? And he said, well, what was it? Did something about buying a wig? And I doubt Ashley, maybe it was something simple as Ashley wanting a wig, but wig shit to me was like woman drama. What did you guys think wig shit meant? That's the question of the night. What's wig shit? Wig shit to me, I thought was like female drama. Female drama. Um, Martin assumed, or his thought was, that maybe it was something about a wig, and he was, you guys saw that. I thought that was interesting, but wig shit I thought was so hilarious because Keisha's nickname on these YouTube streets has been Wig. Okay, we all know Nene Leakes used to call what's her damn name, Kim Zodiac, hey Wig. And then he's talking about this wig shit. So wig shit to me, I interpreted as women's drama. Soul Candy is Holland. Okay. Okay. Amber, what's up, honey? What's up, honey? Marissa, what did you say, baby? You said there is a strong correlation between people raised in chaos and their self-worth. Absolutely. Because if you're taught to put your feelings on a shelf, or you don't matter, or you have to fight for screen time, yeah. Okay. They would also kill for some Jordans. Okay. Yes. Men in their shoes, okay? If your man doesn't treat you like a prized possession, that's a problem. That's a problem. If, I'm sorry. You guys men are different from us. You have to understand, we're women and they're men. We are wired differently. Men love cars, they love shoes, they have things that they have certain attachments to, and they will love you too. But if you don't get the same treatment that the Jordans or the Mustang or mom get, like, if he doesn't have you on that same playing field as his woman, as the mother of his child, as he does his own mother, or his favorite pairs of kicks, or his favorite car, it's a problem. Okay. Okay. Some of you guys might be like, "Oh my god, Fran, you are reducing women to like," well, I'm not. Men do. Okay? That's not my rules, that's their rules. I don't. I don't have those type of attachments. But men do. They're different from us. That's why they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus. We get attached to feelings, okay? Um Look, you guys follow me. Okay. There, like I said, there are people who don't even get treated as well um as a man treats his own vehicle. Okay. Um or his dog. Okay. Treat us like a queen. If you're not getting treated like a queen, if you're not getting treated with respect, um it's time to make some different decisions. Okay. Men love to manipulate women until they find that one. And you know what? That is very true, Tara. I agree with you. And I don't even know if it's a conscious type of thing. I think they're just playing the game. So they are finessing. Like, I would say, rather than manipulate, there are some men out here that are true players and they are manipulating. They are very negative with it. Some men who are playing the dating game, I'll say that they're finessing. Um, they're finessing, right? Not every guy is setting out to have ill intentions. Some just absolutely are. Some people need to be locked up for malicious use of sausage, okay? But there are some out here that are playing the dating game and they are finessing, right? Jeremy is probably very out of order with that thing. Okay. I don't know that he's finessing. He probably was definitely very much manipulating, but I think Keisha, as she now is articulating quite a bit, she didn't have a lot of experience as a woman with men, because she was scared of sausage, I'm assuming, or she said she wasn't really a tried and true lesbian. Like, she said it really wasn't for her. So how she ended up in a lesbian situation, first and foremost, like, that was, if you like, I don't know, I can't speak to it. Maybe one day one of you guys who are a lesbian and maybe has given up lesbian lifestyle and is now living a hetero lifestyle could articulate to us what that is, because her first mind was to go with a woman and then she decided that it was a man. And I don't have a problem with that. That's her business. That's what she wanted to do. That's cool. Whatever. Um, but sometimes they say like your first mind is your true mind. So I don't really know. I don't know enough on that topic. I can't really speak to it. I always dreamed of Prince Charming. I never really had dreams of anything else other than a man, and being married and having kids and things like that. Um, you know, people do have that freak factor, like that freaky side factor, but that may, I don't know, like, that would be interesting for her to actually really talk about that. Because in the book she talks more about abuse and all these other things and not so much, but she was a young person at that point. So honestly, really and truly, I don't care. But if she ever wanted to, since she's a LGBTQ ally, she's never really articulated what made her one day just decide, I want a guy. Did I miss that part? When she decided, I want a guy. Hey guys, I think I don't want to be lesbian anymore. I don't know. I don't know. What did you guys? I think Keisha goes for what she wants, not for what she likes. Okay. Excellent. Excellent point. Okay. Um He was there, but he got ready and left for a birthday party. Yes, she said she couldn't do 2 nights out in a row. I'm like, "Girl, you're 27, 28, 29. You can't go out 2 nights in a row?" Trust me, 10 years from now, you're going to wish there were 2 nights in a row to go out, okay? When you're almost 40, you're gonna be dying for the days that there were some fun nights, and the weather is getting great here. I'm in Charlotte, so I'm 3 hours north of Atlanta, and the weather here was spectacular today. It was absolutely beautiful. There could have been a little bit less wind, but it was really, really pretty. Kat, let's see what Kat says. Then she's gonna say, me and Bay was going to his homeboy's party. He kissed you and said goodbye while he went and sowed his wild oats again like he does every night. I wonder if he has a car yet, or is he still Ubering or they're sharing? Hey everyone, if you listened closely to her live last night, she talked about how her therapist said that he believed Jay loved her. He just didn't know how. And that was confirmation for her. Look, I'm sure he loves her as in that's the mother of my kid and I care about her. But there is a difference with you are the wind beneath my wings. You make me want to be a better man. Let's get married. I'm going to make you Mrs. Postel. There's a difference in that. And a grown man with 4 children, proud dad of 4, okay? If proud dad of 4 really wanted to marry her, he would. And if he wanted to make you a pastel, I think the older he gets and the more he sees the OGs married, like his brother and people who were married, his friends are starting to get married and all of those things. Yeah, he uses her car. See, if they were really like she talks about their union, she wouldn't, I guess there is like my car, my husband's car, but at the end of the day, my husband doesn't have to tell me like, "Can I take your car?" It's more so, I'm taking your car." And I could go jump in one of his cars, but I don't drive stick, so I don't drive those cars. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't because I don't even like driving stick. I can drive stick, but I don't want to. I like automatic, but, the fact that she needed to sit and articulate, that he doesn't have a car right now, if you 2 are together and you guys have 3 children and you share a household, yeah, he's got a car. It's the one that you drive. Now you 2 are sharing a car. Like, married people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yes, you guys have your possessions as married people, but yes, we know they're not married, but my point is this, if you 2 were really living as people who share everything, it wouldn't really be a big deal that he takes your car because that's a car that belongs to the household, right? Okay, just like that's y'all's house, allegedly. Okay, let's see. Um, what else did I want? Guys, my mic turned off. Sorry. If you are a woman in a relationship, and you have to ask an outside person, does he love you? That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. Can you guys hear me? If you have to ask your therapist, you're not sure if he loves you, you are not sure if he loves you. Now, this is the deal. It doesn't really, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter if he doesn't love her. What really matters to me is, do you love him? Because oftentimes, if you are asking or you are accusing someone of not loving you, do you love them? I'm just asking. Do you love him? Like, you want to know, does he love you? If you love him and you don't have that same feeling, and I'm not talking about the butterflies, I'm talking about the I just threw up and you're holding back my hair. I'm talking about you come home when you say you're going to. I'm talking about the consideration. I'm talking about the upholding. I'm talking about the honesty. I'm talking about the not lying. I'm talking about, okay, you'll be back in an hour. Okay. I'm talking about those things. I'm talking about the things that love is really made of, okay? I'm not just talking about like, "Thank you, Shan. I appreciate the super sticker, hun. You're so sweet. I appreciate that." I'm talking about the things that are love. Guys, I know tomorrow's Sunday, so I sometimes I quote the Bible on a Sunday, but love is patient, love is kind, it is not puffed up, it is not boastful. What else, guys? All of the things. I can't even remember the whole list, but those are some of the most important things. It's patient, it's kind, it's not puffed up, it's all of those things. Um if you have to ask an outside party, "Do you think he loves me?" Girl, bye. Either you don't love him, he doesn't love you, or you don't know what love is. Therefore, you may not really be in love. At the end of the day, that's not a bad realization, because now you can start something else, and you can work on that. But I don't have to ask my husband, does he love me? I know he loves me. You know why I know he loves me? Because he does what he says he's gonna do. He makes good on his promises. He respects me. He talks to me like he's got sense. He looks at me with that look that reminds me of a day, maybe the first time I saw that look, and it makes me feel a way, and it's making him feel a way, and we have a connection, and all of those things. That's what love is, guys. It's not just the googly eyes. It's not the hot sex. It's not the Bonnie and Clyde of it all. It's not that part. It's the respect. It's all of those things. It's the things that money cannot buy. And if your therapist is having to either convince you or co-sign for you that the man loves you, why are you having that conversation with the therapist? Why are you not having that argument or conversation with Jeremy? And if you are and you don't believe him and you need confirmation, then maybe you don't love him, or you're not willing to accept his version of love. Okay? His version of love may not be, "I'm in love with you." His version of love might be, "I've got mad respect for you." His version of love might be, "You're the mother of my child." And if that's good enough for you, then take what he's got to offer. Aisha, hey, boo boo, I see you, baby. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? Remember, we talked yesterday a little bit about meeting people where they're at and potential? He might have the potential. Maybe he had the hot, that hot shit for Ashley. And maybe he's got that "I'll be home at 7, but he really gets home at 9" for Keisha. Okay. But nobody is hitting on the cylinders of making Jeremy feel like he needs to make decisions, because yeah, he knows Keisha's not going anywhere. Keisha is willing to fight like damn Khaleesi on Game of Thrones. Okay, that should be Keisha's name. Forget about Keisha Kaylee. It's Keisha Khaleesi. Okay, Keisha is fighting like she got the damn dragons, and she's ready to go to war. She's ready to go to war for this man, and I don't know that he's ready to go to war for her. Okay. Uh 9 in the morning. Oh, okay. 9 in the morning. Okay. All right. Guys, so the comments were interesting. The 3.5 hour live, the you did your damn thing, defending me session, all of that. I love how they talk about I've had people try to speak up for me before, and that didn't go very well. It sure didn't. I don't know. It's weird to me. I'm ready for the next installment. It's like, "Martin, go ahead and finish up editing, sir, so we can watch the next one." I did follow him on Instagram. He has, like, a private account, and I hit him up. I did a follow request, and I don't know if it's him or someone from his team or whatever, but I'm following, and, a therapist cannot be expected to know if he loves her unless they're in couples counseling, right? But do you think that a counselor, this is what I would think. Great point, Lena. This is what I think. If most counselors, this okay, this is my take on that. I think any reputable counselor, if they're doing couples, I just don't think that they would give their impression like that. Whether they knew that he loved her or not, clearly there is some love there, there's some friendship, there's some partnership there. Is that the stuff, the hot stuff that relationships are made of? Um, I don't know. I just don't see a therapist giving that type of opinion unless they're in a couples situation. And would that same therapist have the balls enough to tell you that I don't think that this is going to work out, that this is really, you two need to consider maybe alternate housing, or you two may need to consider spending some time apart? Would she have been willing to tell us that? And or do you have a therapist that would have been willing to tell us that? Like, you know what I mean? Tell her that rather. A counselor would probably ask Keisha if she asked him if he loves her because how would the therapist know? Absolutely, Jeannie. I just kind of don't believe that. Um, I don't it doesn't add up to me, okay? And you can tell she reads the comments because she is always addressing a lot of the things people said in the comments. So great point. Thank you for segueing into that. Let's talk about this really quick, guys. Did I make a copy of this? Okay. Almost done. LOL. Just final edits. Then I got to render this big video. I'll keep it updated. I'll keep you updated on my story on IG for now, the real Martin Lewis. Also, since some of y'all find it hard to read because the line between the lines, a response I sent to someone, and if that don't help, Jeremy didn't pay me, Keisha, mama didn't pay me, their families didn't pay me. No one paid me to do this story. Yesterday, I asked the question, was he paid? Now, people are sitting and trying to now I'm not going to assume anyone is referring to me, but I did ask the question yesterday, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't know who, if anyone's referring to me or not. Um let me see, Fran, when she said last night it was a lie. Keisha lied so hard, she lived this lie her entire life. Girl. Okay, let's do this. Okay, right here. Let me go back to my point though really quick. Um ooh, I did ask that question. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only person who asked that question. I think the other day when we saw that promo on that T channel, I asked that question and I asked it again yesterday. So I don't know if he was referring, I'm going to just assume he's not referring back to me, but I did ask that question. So I thought I would bubble this up. And he says that no, no one paid him. No, so go to no one paid me to do this story. But I will send a invoice to everyone involved because this was a lot of work. Okay, good. So very good. He answered the question. He answered back to this person, Keisha didn't pay me to do this story. Now screen capture that and share it. So I am. This was not him responding back to me, obviously. I also challenge you or anyone else who said I was paid by Keisha. I never said he was paid by Keisha. Um, but I asked, was he paid? To please provide evidence of where you heard that from. So I think people were asking the question. Nobody, as far as I know, was pointing the finger. Maybe there were people pointing the finger, and I just wanted to clarify I was not one of them, because if you can't, you just lied to everyone, and for what? People should question their motives behind this lie. So, me personally, I asked the question, was this potentially a paid? And I didn't mean from a shady way, and I said that yesterday and the day before. So, I just want to clear the air on that. Um, okay. So, I did find that answer, and I wanted to post it for you guys. Also, which I think this is probably a big topic, so I don't know if you guys want to talk about this or not. Let me answer this question first. I can see what you're saying, like he loves you, but not unconditional love. Like if something happens, I'm not ready to leave and get it elsewhere. Absolutely. Being present and helping without asking, just love. Um, the love that you experience, like the unconditional that you would experience from a man is the version that you experience like from your parents or your siblings. The love without question, right? The love without a cap. Okay. The love with, yeah, I'm not doing that. The love that is, I really like this, but he likes this better, so let me just go ahead and do this. Let me take this L for the team. Let me take the L for me, but this is a win for the team, right? That's the love, right? Or let me get up at 5 o'clock and make these lunches, or my daughter asked me to press out her hair, or those kind of things. The unconditional agape, not just that's my girlfriend, I got love for her, she's the mother of my baby. Those kind of things. I'm talking about love. If she, like, why would you be asking your therapist, does he love her? Either you don't know what love is and you're not in love, or he doesn't love you. So whatever, I don't know. That's something for her to answer, but great question. Thank you for bubbling that up. Um so guys, this is something I threw out a while ago and want you guys to take a look at this. Is this the right one? Okay. So, and we can probably, this is a big poll kind of. um I don't know where we're at with this poll right now. Let me see. Let me see real time. If you haven't voted on this, I bubbled it up. I bubbled it up earlier today. Let me see, because this isn't accurate. This is as of when I screenshotted it. And I wanted to say to the person who sent me a Cash App today, that was so nice. We were out and about and I got it. And that was so thoughtful. I did respond to the Cash App with a heart. But if you were listening now or in the bushes, thank you. Or on the replay, thank you so much for that. And thank you for the super sticker. Lena, thank you for becoming a member, boo boo. I appreciate that. You guys are just awesome. Thank you so much. Um, let's do this real quick. Hold on one second. Think about that. I'm going to read this. Let me go over here. Let me click on this. Hold on, guys. Guys, I have so much. Okay. Lena, girl, thank you. Thank you for making it official, boo boo. Oh, sip. Yes. BougieGang certified. Thank you, boo boo. Thank you. Okay. Um, let me read this really quick. And you guys, the phone line is put up. So if any of you guys want to click it, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, so right now, this was posted. All right, let me go back over here. Okay. Lena, thank you. Bougie Gang Gang. Okay. Let's see. Okay, when I screenshot this, it had 431 votes. Right now, this was posted 9 days ago. It has 552 votes. YouTubers who've lost control of their channels, content, community, and brand. Thoughts and opinions. Thoughts and opinions, comment down below. So, at the time, so as of today, as of this moment, there's 552 votes, guys. Number 5% on the list. You guys voted 5%. Bosses experiencing losses. So YouTubers who've lost control of their channel, community, and brand. What are your thoughts on that? Okay. 5% of you are saying it's just bosses experiencing losses. Any boss is going to have a loss, guys. Hold on 1 second. That's my husband, y'all. Hold on. Guys, now you know, little known fact is Hotline Bling is my ringtone for my husband, because it's just it brings back memories. Okay. And it's been that ever since. It's ever since Hotline Bling, I gave him that ringtone, and I never change it. Okay. Let's see. So yes, 5% of you say that it's bosses experiencing losses. That's 5%. 7% of you say bored with their brand and too lazy to change. How does this apply to Keisha, or apply to anyone, Strong Mommy Chrissy, any of the mommies that I cover, or anyone that I cover for that matter, anyone on YouTube? At the end of the day, bored with their brand and too lazy to change. So really, so YouTubers who've lost control of their channel, their content, and their community, are they bosses experiencing losses, brats lacking in emotional intelligence, bored with their brand and too lazy to change, bitter, no one is buying their message or their lifestyle, or broken, the truth is out and their rebranding won't even help? So 5% of you say it's bosses experiencing losses. Like, kind of like, girl, it's okay. This shit happens, right? Shit happens, move on, right? Bored with their brand and too lazy to change. Some people that we talk about have been doing YouTube for so long that I think they just don't even know what to do anymore. They've grown up on YouTube. They've not invested in themselves. They have not gotten additional education, or they lack in the creativity of YouTube today. That's why I think for some people, the commentary channels drive them nuts, because the level of the criticism is different from being just in the comment section. It's like someone going live, like me. I've been on live for an hour and a half, and someone might feel away, right? But that's why I always say reaction videos are not for you. They are about you. Don't tune in. I do not expect someone who I do reaction videos on to show up, period. This isn't for you. Brats lacking in emotional intelligence. So 8% of you call these YouTubers brats because they lack an emotional intelligence. They just feel away because people feel away, and they're mad. They're mad. So we see this a lot, right? 15% of you voted bitter. No one is buying their message anymore or their lifestyle. People just don't care. They don't care how you're living. They don't care with the cheatation. They don't care that you bought a G5. They don't care that you bought some diamonds. They don't care that you live in a fucking trailer. They don't care that you don't have enough money to pay your bills. They don't care if your food stamps got cut off. They don't care if you eat crab legs every weekend. They don't care. Okay. And because people no longer care, now you're mad because your views are slipping, your channel subscriptions are slipping. People don't care. So you're mad. Rather than like, gosh, what do I need to do to make my audience fall in love with me again? You get mad. You get bitter. Okay. 66% of you, mommy, you okay? Uh-oh. Mommy, you okay? Guys, that's my 15-year-old dog. She's having an allergy moment. Hold on just a second. Mommy, go get some water. I think she's okay. She was clearing her throat rather. I'm sorry. So 66% of you voted that they're broken, the truth is out, and rebranding won't help. So I don't know what you guys think about that. We can definitely like go in depth. And this is not a Keisha poll. This is a poll that I put out 9 days ago. The slide says 6, but if you go to my community post, it's actually 9 days ago. And I posted today. I said, guys, this is so relevant for this week. Let's talk about it in the live today. Vote if you haven't voted already. So Um, I don't know what you guys think about this. Maybe we can have a whole conversation around this. It's so obvious he felt something real for Ashley. I think he really liked her, but I think he was a guy who was caught between a rock and a hard place. I think he really had like he was jonesing, like you know what I'm saying? Like he was hot for Ashley, but I don't think he loved her enough. You know what I'm saying? If he loved her enough, he would have been with her. Keisha didn't have the magical powers to turn him. I think that he thought that, and it's not because of, maybe a lot of you have said it's because of Keisha's money, but if Jeremy is not financially stable and and even maybe from the standpoint he knows um that V, you're funny. um I don't know. You guys fill in the blank on that. I'm not sure. Obviously he liked Ashley, period. We know this. But he's another one of these guys who um decided to not go with his heart and went with what he thought was the smart decision. But the main thing is, to me, rather than Keisha soaking that in and absorbing that, I think that Keisha has is trying so hard to be right and erase the legacy of Ashley, that she is really causing harm to her relationship. Because why would you even want, if Jeremy loves you so much, why are you asking the therapist if he loves you? You should just know. You should just know. Okay. You should not have to ask the therapist if your man loves you. And the fact that he chose you, obviously something is there, but the type of behavior that she exhibits by emasculating him, by constantly talking about it, by always wanting to be right, by nonstop going live on this topic, that is not the things that make a man fall in love with you and make them want to drop on one knee and make you his wife, because he's going to look like a complete punk. He's going to look like a poop butt to his friends. And that's not the stuff that makes a man want to marry you. That's the stuff that makes him pack up a bag and you come home from Target and he's gone. Okay. That's the stuff to send a man packing. Okay. So, I don't know. Me personally, I don't need to ask anybody if my husband loves me. I know. Anyone can say whatever they want. Like, it doesn't even matter to me. Like, I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. So, we know that he liked Ashley a lot. Maybe he even loved her. At the end of the day, whatever he had for her, it wasn't enough. So, Ashley did the right thing. She's got to move on. It's not enough. And even if he came to her today after all of this and said, "Let's do this damn thing," it's too much damage. I mean, she would have to make that decision, but if that was my sis, my baby sister, I would be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? He made you wait a year and a half and be subjected to that bitch? Are you kidding?" That's what I would say as a sister. On these YouTube streets, I'm still saying it's too much. It's too much. No way. No way. Too much water under the bridge. Next time. See you next lifetime. Give me an Erica Badu. See you next lifetime. Um, okay. Remember that song? I really like you, but I'm in a situation. And it was I'll see you next lifetime, right? Okay. That's what it is. So, Ashley and Jeremy may meet up again another day in another life. Okay, maybe he'll get it right this time, next time. Okay, but this lifetime, he has to deal with some shit, and that shit is called clean up the mess that he created with a chick named Keisha. She would always say Jeremy's exes are like her, not Ashley. He said he cheated on all his exes. Jeremy is so different from Keisha. Him and Ashley have more in common. Not so sure what she meant by that. Remember smoking, drinking, what was the rest of it? Partying, and I threw in fucking yesterday. She said they had three things in common: smoking, drinking, and partying. How rude is that? But they were rapping till the sun came up. They were sitting in cars watching the sun come up, Keisha. I know you didn't like that. I know you didn't like that. Yeah, let's get the likes up. I don't even know where the likes are. I'm just assuming that you guys have to y'all. Oh, I was about to say, but that's okay. If you hadn't hit the like button, I mean, please do so. Lena, again, thank you so much for coming forward. You are a boo boo and a baby. Thank you. Bougie Gang official. Shan, thank you so much for making it with a super sticker. I appreciate you guys so much. No one called in, but that is okay. You guys are awesome. I wanted to come live today because I definitely said I would. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Guys, if you have other stuff you want to talk about, comment down below and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Um, yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Guys, we had 355 votes. If I don't agree with you, what's the consensus over here? 1% of you said um change your mind. So you guys are going to work on me. If I don't agree with you, 1% of you say you're going to work on me. Okay? You're going to make me come to the dark side, okay? Bish, you might be the ops. That's some YouTube streets thing, okay? 5% of you say you think I'm a hater. 5%. If I don't agree with you, I'm a hater. Okay. And 91% of the baddies of Bougie Gang, obviously, who have all checked in with a great deal of emotional intelligence and badassness, all know that it's just the right thing to do to agree, to disagree, and move the hell on. I love you guys. I'm so like, guys, you guys were all, yeah, okay, period. Okay, that part. We know that, right? Okay. Let's see. High curls of cotton. Wait, curls soft as cotton. Okay. Why was I getting that right? I'm so wrong for so long. I'm sorry. Curls soft as cotton. It's almost as if Keisha doesn't mind if he cheated on her. She didn't. She gave him a free pass. Cheated on her with anybody except Ashley. Yeah, because you know why? Because she knew he liked her. Maybe he was a hit it and quit it or, something. He was laying up, talking, and having a relationship with her. That's why. Okay. All of the women he cheats on look like Ashley. They never look like Keisha. Check. Okay. Oh, thank you, Once Upon a Twin Mom Life. Hi, Boo Boo. How are you? Let's see. V, what did you have to say? All of Jeremy's exes are prettier. Leave it to V. V, like, just okay. Okay, and then they are prettier than Keisha. Even the ladies that he likes on IG look nothing like Keisha. So let's just assume that V is not a fan. I think Keisha is photogenic. They have a connection that she clearly doesn't have with her. She feels a way about Ashley clearly, and it's not just the boy. It's something else. So she feels a way and it's a problem. Let's just say allegedly. Allegedly she has a problem. Um we don't know, but I mean all of us sitting at home can't help but think okay. But yeah, Dusty Men, that's a no bueno. Don't do that. Don't do that, sis. Leave the Dusties alone. Anyway, guys, this was a recap. This was a little chitty chat. Keisha went live to react to Martin's storytelling of her story. I haven't heard the commentary yet. I'm cool with Martin. I don't have a problem with him. It's fine. Like, what can we do? It is what it is. He's doing the work. And I could not imagine. I think I would have to probably check into some sort of a sanitarium or really good spa after having to consume all of those hours and hours and hours. So better him than me. And I'm enjoying it. I did, I was able to get through better. I was able to get through that easier than her live last night. So let's put it that way. But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut this. I think you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys coming through and bubble your questions up down below. I know we definitely need to do an addressing the comments. We've got lots of comments on the video from yesterday, my initial reaction. So definitely we will talk through some of those. But for right now, I just thought it was good to kind of just get a little bit caught up. I wanted to get caught up on some other stuff, I guess, like the whole Strong Mommy Chrissy doxing debacle, and Jasmine not making the winning at losing list this week. If you guys are not familiar with being here, every week we talk about who's winning at losing. And this week, my Jazzy Life did not show up as on the list of even being considered for winning at losing. Some of you might not agree with that, but we only have room for 4. And Jazzy just didn't make my list. So tell me if I'm missing anyone who was winning at losing, that we needed to talk about. But so far, that's where we were. And that's that on that, guys. Let me know if I missed anything. Don't forget to comment down below. If you're on the replay, make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a wonderful weekend. And I am putting out a vlog in a few hours. I have to edit it. So meet me over at Francoise Vlogs. If you want to see what we got into, we went and did a little shopping today. Guys, I went into Neiman's and I picked up a couple of items, one of which you will see, and the other one I will unbox in another video, and bought a couple of fun things. So if you want to see that, we had a little pre-anniversary fun. So me and my husband are celebrating our 8th wedding anniversary on Tuesday. And I got a couple little items and he did too, and Farrah got some, like we all got something. We went to lunch, we went and did some things we hadn't done before. So you'll see all of that in the vlog. So if you want to check that out and see how we did things today, you are more than welcome to join me over on my vlog channel, and you'll find that in the description box or on my about page. Okay, and that'll be posted. So just make sure to hit the notifications and come through and chat, because we always do it as a premiere. So it might be up kind of late, but it'll be up tonight, I promise. Okay. And let me run the intro to my channels, because some of you are new and may not know. I have a vlog channel. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut this. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next time I turn this camera on. Bye, guys.